Hi guys, it's Liz here, and Misty. Misty has decided to join us for the moment, and we are back with another daily dose of guidance. I don't know why she's mean mugging me right now. As usual, we will be using I'll put it over here this time. Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, maybe we'll get a message from Misty too. See what happens. Okay, so we'll get to shuffling. And so we're bringing in and calling forth that divine wisdom. Something? No, okay. Itchy. So we're calling forth the divine wisdom, the archangels that want to come through, angels, and positive spirit guides that want to come through with a message, some guidance for today. Misty's, I can feel her rubbing her face on my shoulder. Stopping for some kisses. We gotta stop for the kisses. Always gotta stop for that. And Luna's off to the side. There's no way you can see her right now, but she is off to the side, being as cute and flirty as she can possibly be. Say, pay attention to me. Look how cute I am. Put the camera on me. I'm freaking adorable. Okay. Okay, the cards aren't saying much right now. I'm so glad. I had that intuition said to also grab the soul coaching cards today. So those are off to the side if nothing wants to come through on the energy cards. This one, huh? Okay, we're going to switch it over. Okay, so I lied. We're not using the energy cards today. We're going to use the soul coaching cards. We'll put those over here so we're not blocking Misty. The soul coaching oracle cards, okay, by Denise Linn. Okay, we're going to try those ones instead. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just try that again. We're calling that a mulligan. Mulligan. Okay. Oh boy, I'm so glad I'm live with this right now. Awesome. Okay. Let's see what wants to come through using the soul coaching oracle cards. And for that matter, just as I'm shuffling too, maybe a message will come through. Oh, here we go. Right, boom. There. See? Flow. Flow. So that's our card right now. That's what wanted to come up. Okay. So it says on the bottom here, the glory of the universe flows through me. Okay. See if you can see that. Again, we don't want to block Misty. Okay. Flow. If you can see at the bottom here, okay. I'll read that again. The glory of the universe flows through me. Okay. Okay. So first and foremost, what's coming through is a sort of go with the flow type of energy. Okay, so we're being asked to maybe just kind of go with the flow, maybe not be so rigid. Okay, we can get really rigid and very just controlling and can never say this word, perfectionistic, okay? And just very, like I said, just, and we can be very, what do I want to say? Rigid in our thinking, right? So very black and white, right? We can be very rigid in our thinking. And so today we're being asked to allow ourselves to maybe release that control, that need to control a bit, okay? And to maybe just go with the flow a little bit today. Today might be something also that I'm just hearing, today might be a little hectic for you, and that might throw you off because maybe you're a Capricorn. I'm Capricorn rising, okay? And if you have that Capricorn energy, we do not like our plans to go awry, right? I mean, nobody really does, but some people like Sagittarius, okay, because I'm a Sagittarius sun, we're very go with the flow. We can pick up and go. We don't need a plan, okay? If the plan changes on the fly, we'll adapt. It's all good, okay? Now, if you have that Capricorn energy, for me, Capricorn rising, we have a plan, or even if you're, what do I want to say, Virgo too. Virgo is very much like this as well, that if you have a plan, that's the plan. You stick to that plan. And if someone tries to throw that off, we get real cranky, okay? Not a fan. Taurus can be like this a bit too. Taurus is very, they need a plan, right? They're not just get up and go, impulsive, okay? If they're going to do something, they need a plan, okay? And so I kind of feel like that kind of energy is coming through. And so today might be one of those days where the plan is just going to go right off the rails, okay? And we're being asked to embrace that, okay? And to just accept that we cannot control everything, okay? And that if we allow this go with the flow kind of energy, this is actually the thing that's going to make us feel, that can cause us to feel frustrated, right? When plans go awry and we don't feel like we're in control, okay? If we allow it and accept it, this energy then turns into something that serves us. This is something that can be helpful, okay? And we're not saying just go loosey-goosey, balls to the wall, forever and ever, right? Okay, so if you're like, oh no, I can't do that, that's overwhelming and scary, no, I gotta be in control, okay? You're just being asked for today to just chill, okay? Just allow yourself to chill out, okay? Allow, for the plan to go awry. Allow yourself to relinquish control for a little bit and just accept what's going to happen is going to happen for today, okay? Don't worry about tomorrow, right now, and just, okay, how this is going to affect, down the road, okay? Being asked to just go with the flow today. Okay. I'm just tapping in to see if anything else wants to come through. Okay, so I'm also picking up something like, I'm just trying to get a little more clarity on it, because the message is something like being a channel, okay? Like what I do, in the sense of I channel that spiritual energy to give messages, right? I'm channeling that divine wisdom and, the angels and the spirit guides. I channel that in order to, as a medium, I call myself a telephone, right? I'm just the telephone, right? The messages come from a divine source. I hear it like the telephone, and then I tell you about it, right? I'm just the telephone. And so the message is something like that too, because the bottom here, like I said, of this card here says, the glory of the universe flows through me. Okay, so I'm trying to get some clarity on this, okay? Okay, so for some of you, you may be receiving, even if you don't see yourself as being psychic or having medium abilities, I'm getting that, because you don't have to be like psychic, okay, to get messages from spirit, okay? You can have your own, your ancestors, your loved ones who are on the other side trying to give you a message, okay? And so I feel like maybe today, be a little more observant, be a little more aware, okay, that a spirit may be trying to give you a message today, specifically. Okay, so just allow yourself to receive those messages, even if it doesn't come through psychically. Okay, it may come to you externally. So you might hear that message through this. This might be how you're going to receive your message today, or it could be something else that happens external to you. Just be aware that is spirit trying to give you a message today. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so the sort of other half of this is remembering that you are divine, that you are a divine being, okay? I'm just trying to get why this needs to come through. Okay, so I'm feeling like it's two parts. Okay, so part of it was that you're on a spiritual journey right now. You're going through a spiritual awakening, or you're ascending. Okay, even if the awakening has already happened, I'm hearing like spiritual awakening, spiritual growth. Like you're ascending. Okay. And the other part of this, let me see, what was it again? Okay, so it has to do with, again, relinquishing that control. Okay? Remembering that you are not just this physical thing. Okay, so it's about, I guess it's part of that ascension from going from the earthly plane and just being concerned with safety and security and being, on the earth, okay? And remembering that you're also a spiritual being. You're also a divine being, okay? And so you're ascending up. So for me, I look at it like as chakras. You're ascending up the chakras. So you're going from that root chakra and you're moving up through the sacral and the solar plexus, which again are all the lower three are really earth-based, right? They're very concerned with the physical earthly plane. Okay, so that's money, sex, and power. Okay? There's more to it, of course, than that, but that's what they are about in the physical earthly world. Okay, and then you're hitting the heart chakra, and this is the bridge between the earthly plane, the physical world, and the spiritual. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of feeling right now, is that you're either moving towards the heart chakra, or you've come into the heart chakra, okay? And so you're trying to find that balance between the earthly plane, existing in this earthly plane, because we do have to exist here if we're in a physical body. We do need to be concerned about things like, money and feeling safe and secure in this world and having, all of that jazz. So, and then also being a divine being, okay? And being open to divine wisdom and surrender. Surrender just came through as well, okay? So trying to find that balance between needing to feel in control on this earthly plane and being open to spiritual wisdom or divine wisdom and surrendering some of that control, okay? Let's see. Okay, so if you're feeling maybe a little frustrated today, not just because the plan went awry, but just if you're feeling frustrated today because things aren't working out the way you want them to or the way you intended them to, okay? The message is also to accept and surrender, okay? Clear, so we can naturally clear out that sense of frustration. Okay? Tap into that divine wisdom and see how this relinquishing control and releasing that frustration is going to be helpful to you. Okay? Okay, so for some of you, I'm hearing you may find using the surrender prayer beneficial to you today. I believe I can't remember exactly what it is. I know it's something that is often used in like AA to help you learn to surrender, right? But it's the surrender prayer. I believe it's what it's called. But if prayer is not your jam like that, okay, so we can still use affirmations and mantras similar to that sort of prayer, if you will. So you can say, today I surrender, or today I accept. Let's see what else. Today I allow myself to go with the flow. Find what works for you. I'm just trying to come up with some ideas. So find what works for you. I'm just listening in, see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Okay, so I'm getting something I had said earlier about, because we were talking about or zodiac signs. Okay, so I'm feeling like today a big message is just to kind of, even if you're not a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising, okay, to tap into the energies of like Sagittarius and maybe a little bit of like the fire signs. So we're looking at the fire signs. So looking at like Aries and Leo, okay, and Sagittarius, like those types of energies that are cool, right? They're super chill and just that's sort of impulsive, but like they're cool with just being impulsive is what I'm trying to say. They're cool with just being impulsive and just going with the flow, and just whatever happens is going to happen. It's all good, right? That sort of energy, and tapping into play and fun. That's a big one too. Those zodiac signs are very much into play and fun, okay? And just let's go and have some fun today. That's like the motto, if you will. It's let's just go and have some fun, It's just whatever happens, happens. Let's just go out and have some fun. Okay? You might hear Misty. She took off and is now hollering from the stairs. Maybe she's saying hallelujah. But yeah, so today is really just about relaxing, allowing yourself to just go with the flow, and just, even in those moments when maybe you would have felt frustrated before, allow yourself to go the other way and just laugh at the situation. I mean, obviously, if someone's hurt, don't laugh. I mean, come on. Right? I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying if, like, you know, if no one's getting hurt, okay, and something just happens to go wrong, instead of going into the harmful energies of frustration and anger and blah, right? Maybe just laugh about it. This is something I always do. I don't know where I picked it up from, but more often than not, when shit is like, scary, or should be frustrating or whatever, for some reason, I don't know where I got this from, I just start laughing, right? As long as no one's, getting hurt or could get hurt, I will just laugh. I don't know why, but it not only, serves me, but if I happen to be with someone else, it's also been helpful for them, right? Because now I'm just sitting back and laughing. And so it's kind of alleviating their tension, right? I don't do it on purpose to do that. It's just what generally happens. Okay? So if you find yourself in that state of just frustration and things aren't going the way you want them to, tap into that surrender and acceptance and maybe play and fun and maybe just laugh at it. Maybe laugh at yourself a little bit today. Okay? Okay, that was it. That's all I'm feeling right now. Okay, that's all that's coming through. So I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another daily dose of guidance.